Now then, it's John, and here is Making Maskwitches has arrived. I thought I would give you a really quick look at it. If you've not got this in your pledge, you can pre-order it at our website. And it's kind of the art book, the making of the whole project, because I think it's quite a unique project, good old Maskwitches, and I think it's worth documenting how it all came about. So let's just have a quick flip through this one. I think it's an 88-page book in the end. Look at my 84, I do apologize, 84-page book, which is a bit longer than we anticipated. Now this collects a load of essays that I had written for the Making Maskwitches blog, which you can find on Substack with a bit of searching, but it's got some additional material as well, and obviously it's a book, not a blog. Like this really makes me laugh. I really like that. I like that photo of the witch knives that I made, but unseen in the photo is this sort of wrap them in some tissue and put them in clamps to hold them. And I mean, it's absolutely ruined the magic for you, all of this. A short history of David Skeleton is in there. This is when David had absolutely beautiful hair. She had the most wonderful hair, and I dare not like mess it up until eventually I just got fed up with it looking too modern and beautiful, and kind of backcombed the heck out of it and kind of knotted it all up to make it look a bit more, you know, what we might think of as in era, which, you know, I often feel I need to apologize to people of the actual Mesolithic period, because they probably kept their hair well clean. Oh look, there's David Skeleton with slightly more tangled up hair. Anyway, so in this book we go through loads of different behind the scenes stuff of making the different parts of the book, and all the different the sort of behind the scenes making of stuff. Here's another feature that I really like. I was so disgusted with polystyrene. Don't you hate polystyrene as a material? I hate polystyrene, and I feel, perhaps knowing my own hand and my own mind at that moment, I was like, whose idea was this? Anyway, there's all kinds of different essays in here. There's some thoughts about making models and actually about stuff within the game as well, and how that all comes together kind of with the approach of the game and the sort of making of it. It is quite an unusual thing. I read the other day, I'm not allowed to say what I read because it's from a secret kind of role-playing game designers group, and I've sworn to never repeat anything. Someone said something about Maskwitches which perhaps could be taken as an insult, but I thought was really accurate. This isn't what they actually said, but they expressed that they thought it was a really weird game. And yeah, it is, and not just the setting, you know, the way the game works. A lot of games design stuff now, I think, builds off of other games and sort of hacks and tweaks and so on, and Maskwitches just isn't doing that. So anyway, but yeah, sorry, I should talk about things as they come along. Look, this is a really good behind the scenes thing. So there's a photo of a piece of old rotten wood that I found. I think that's, you know, I think I've turned it upside down. I think those were the roots, and then of course you can see how that became that mask from the book. A little essay there about the Western hunter-gatherer group and how it no longer exists. Look, that's one that nobody's seen, that photo. Within the book, there's a lot of reed beds. I think reed beds are a really sort of, you know, big deal in Doggerland in general. And where I was photographing, the real photographs of them is right behind Falkirk Stadium. And it's a nice thing. This essay is all about identity and the movement of people and genes and culture and so on. And I'm an immigrant to Scotland, you know, and I live in Falkirk, and I just think that's really good. Anyway, that was a nice little series there as well of that's really early days when I realized I could make Maskwitches. If we could make the figures work, then the whole thing could work. So that was exciting. It's the good old horse skull there by my mate Rob. Thanks for that, Rob. Brilliant stuff. Making harpoons. They came out. I was pleased with those. Anyway, there you go, and here's some bonus stuff. This stuff about making the cover has never appeared anywhere else, so that's exclusive. I should maybe just close the book there. You need to get the book if you want that. There we go. It's out in PDF right now if you want to get just the PDF, but the book is a really nice little book. perfect bound soft cover. And there it is. And that will be in the parcels for folks that have ordered it. Most people who have pledged for this, I'm not talking now specifically for backers. I'm aware this video will, outlast the immediate need of communicating to my favourite people, our backers. But if most people who have pledged for this have pledged for everything else as well, so we're just waiting on to the ice caves coming along, and then I'll send everything out. Look, that's really freakish because that's my look at my big hand, and that's my little hand. Nice. Look at my really ridged nail because I'm calcium deficient from being a vegetarian my whole life. Good. Goodbye.